I hope it is.
It looks like it is.
It looks like it is.
That's a great thing. Hey, I'm EpicYoshiMaster. I'm a Pokemon runner. Usually you'd see me running like Alpha Sapphire. I'm also a big Hat in Time runner. But I also happen to run Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I really like Mystery Dungeon, and I picked up this run maybe like a couple weeks ago. I was not very good at it a couple weeks ago, but I got a little help from a friend who can introduce themselves.
Hey guys, my name is Strife Sada. I run Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and a little bit of Crystal.
And they really
yeah.
and
No, go ahead.
and they really helped me out. They coached me on how to do this run. I've gotten like way better over time, and this is gonna be really exciting. There's a lot of chaos. I don't know what to expect. This is a completely random seed. If this seed ends up being horrible, we've got a awesome backup that Strife also set me up with. And yeah, actually, before we start, we're actually going to reset this because there's a little bit of information you can get just from watching this title sequence.
Yeah, so one important thing to note right off the back is that the randomizer that we're using is called Sky Temple. Sky Temple randomizes a bunch of stuff in this game. You can randomize all of the text, every single cutscene's text, every single Pokemon everywhere. Everything's random, including some of the Pokemon in this opening title sequence. You can see that some of them are set by the game, but Sky Temple is able to randomize some of the ones in the cutscene, which gives us some information we'll use in the run.
And here it is. It's coming up right here. A little bit of information. And here it is. So we already know right from here, that one cutscene, our Bidoof is going to be a Kricketune.
And Bidoof is, so in the vanilla game, Bidoof is another member of the Explorers Guild who joins you on your journey when you leave for the expedition, which is kind of the stereotypical part in Mystery Dungeon games where you leave home and don't have access to the resources that you're given in town. But yeah, so in the main run, the vanilla any percent run, he's super annoying. That has not changed. The only thing that has changed is now he can also die, and Kricketune pretty good at dying, so we'll have to see how that goes.
This is on a DS emulator.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna just get started here. We've actually got like a pretty big load on like the beginning part of the run, so we're just gonna have to get stuff out of the way. So I'm gonna timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so one of the first things that we'll see Yoshi do is hopefully pick
I
female.
did not pick female. I managed to
Oh
double
my
click
gosh.
down.
It's okay. So looking at this, Drapion all the way, man. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot to talk through, but we're getting through this here real quick. The Swampert line's not great. Maybe Monferno. I think I'd go Monferno or Hypno. Actually, Hypno.
Oh, well, too late.
Either one. It doesn't matter. Okay, so couple things. First off, stats in this game are completely and wildly different than in vanilla. Throw everything you know about the stats of a vanilla Pokemon completely out the window. It doesn't matter here. We have a stat tool that we created in the PMD community to know like what the base stats are for certain Pokemon in this game, and just the way that some of these stats work out, Drapion's like one of the best Pokemon in the game. The entire Infernape line isn't bad either, so that's why we did that. Hypno maybe would have been a little bit of a better choice, but honestly, it's not that big a deal.
Impulse clicks.
Yeah. Now, why I was talking about male versus female is in this game, kind of like earlier Pokemon games, there is a little bit of a difference in the genders. Oh, good. Oh, no. There is a little bit of a difference in the genders. Males have a slightly higher crit rate at the cost of slightly lowered accuracy. So females are typically better, but it really doesn't matter. And the fact that we got Drapion makes that well worth it going for male. But yeah. This first dungeon, we're just trying to clear it quickly. That's going to be most of the dungeons, but this one especially because we can't really carry too many items from the first to the second dungeon.
Literally
we have a
one.
one-item inventory, yeah. So you want like one good thing, and then you kind of just want to get out.
Ooh, this is my favorite layout.
Ooh, yay.
Can you please
It's the
explain
ladder
what we got
layout.
here? No, it is not a ladder. It's not a ladder. Don't fall for the propaganda.
So this layout is it's typically found. We call it the Sky Tower layout because it's typically first seen in Blue Rescue Team, the first game in the series, in the peak of Sky Tower, the last dungeon in the game. So you have 3 dungeons along the top, 3 dungeons along the bottom, and then 2 dungeons on either side, and then corridors in the middle that kind of look like a ladder. Yeah, you can see this Drapion doesn't have a bad moveset at all, which is really nice to see. Sometimes you only end up with 1 or fewer attacking moves. You always get one damaging move, but it doesn't always have to be a good one. And Drapion starts with 4 moves. Not all Pokemon start with 4 moves. We're going to be seeing a lot of color changes. It happens.
Please.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the Cradily has 4 Warden. That's so bad.
It would be the literal last room we check here. I hate this layout so much. This is a long beach cave.
This is what we in the business call anti-stared. But yeah, so a couple of fun facts that I was talking about earlier before the stream started. So yeah, so the stats in Pokemon games in Mystery Dungeon games are completely different than in regular Pokemon games. For instance, there is a huge list of Pokemon or not a huge list. There's a list of Pokemon that we have that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be ridiculously good, but are, and we had to ban them because of that. To explain this real quick, Yoshi's giving up here in the second dungeon. This is typically Drenched Bluff, and at this point in the main story, you've just joined the Explorers Guild, who is led by Wigglytuff. And Wigglytuff, if you lose this dungeon twice, will kind of have pity on you and give you an Oran Berry, a Max Elixir, and a Reviver Seed. All are really good. The Reviver Seed is the one we're really after. So if you just give up twice, it puts those items in your inventory, puts you right back in the dungeon. Because of the ROM by Efticus that skips all the cutscenes.
Say goodbye to that Oranberry.
Oh no. We also found there a set of rare fossils. Rare fossils are a thrown item that have 10 squares of range, and they deal a set 100 damage. Rare fossils will kill everything for the entire run. The
Rare
last
fossils
boss
are
is
amazing.
Yeah. The final boss is the only thing that will survive a rare fossil, and he has exactly 500 health, so we usually just use 5 on him. Hey, it's ladder layout.
Nice stairs.
Nice stair floor here. But what was I saying? Yeah, like for instance, Porygon has one of the best stat curves in the game. Porygon's just ridiculous. We had to ban it.
Internal.
And this is a Gen 4 game, so obviously Garchomp's broken. Gabite's also broken. We had to ban him. Gibble, not so bad. He's still in the randomizer. Lickitung. Lickitung is my favorite instance. So, Lickitung. Pokemon you wouldn't typically think of. In this game, at level 10, Lickitung's base stat total is higher than Groudon. Groudon. Legendary Pokemon Groudon.
Wait, can you blow me away? Wait, whoa. Can you do it to me? That is not. That's no. That would actually be amazing. It's not. This is a mistake. I'm like,
Oh no.
wait.
Oh, rare fossils?
This is even worse.
Oh no.
How does this happen?
One thing about this game is that whenever you get stuck in a position where your character is typically not allowed to be, such as on top of a water tile when your character can't walk on water, it just warps you to a random spot on the floor. So bye.
All right, we made it work.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just be careful about my health here.
Did you link on Monferno or Drapion?
Drapion. Okay,
that's good. Yeah, so for anyone who hasn't played a mystery dungeon game, for anyone who hasn't played a mystery dungeon game, in the first 2 games, there's a mechanic called linking, which allows you to just use 2 moves back to back. Anybody who's played a Pokemon game knows that that's broken. I mean, to be fair, this randomizer is brutal, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Very.
So it's understandable why we are allowed to have access to some broken mechanics, but linking is broken. Like, thoroughly and truly. Oh no, Grudge.
What does that even do? I don't actually know.
I forget if that's the one that either drains your HP or makes other Pokemon come after you. I forget which one it is. I just remember it's not terrible, but you don't want it.
Yeah. Please give me those, my good friend.
Oh yeah, and so rare fossils, which we just picked up more of right now, are a item that it doesn't appear until a very specific dungeon in post game. So,
that's a waste of time.
Yeah. So as of that, Kecleon is never allowed to buy or sell rare fossils in the base game. It's just not in the code. So when we randomized the items and gave Kecleon rare fossils, he didn't know what to do with them. So as long as you have at least $1, he will give them to you for free. Which makes it very sad when he's selling them and you don't have any money. But it's very nice if you have money.
We got the beetle layout here. It has a big room in the center and it has like 3 rooms on either side.
Yeah, and so you can see one thing that we're talking about like how to play, like different strategies that you can go for these different floors. Different strategies that you can go for these different layouts. A large part of skill, especially in this randomizer that you have to gain, is recognizing floor layouts, knowing where you are, and kind of being able to navigate them as efficiently as possible. So for instance, one of the layouts that really tests this is there's a layout that just has a giant hallway that's an entire circle around the floor, but then there's 6 rooms on the inside. Being in that hallway on the outside doesn't really do much for you. So as soon as you recognize that that's what's happening to you, you want to get out of that hallway and stay in the middle.
This is the cross layout. Has a middle room and then 4 rooms on the sides.
Mm-hmm. Masquerade, here to fuck up our day again.
Just get out of here. No.
So just to point out, in a vanilla Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ROMs, Masquerade is like one of the worst enemies because it learns Ominous Wind and Silver Wind, depending on its level in the game that you're in. And both of those moves hit everything in the room. Yeah, it hurts. And you don't tend to encounter them until really late in a run. Explorers of Sky is probably the most popular Mystery Dungeon game. The first one is Blue Rescue Team. Then there was this one, there was Explorers of Time and Darkness, which are kind of like the Ruby Emerald to this game's... Time and Darkness are kind of like the Ruby Sapphire to this game's Emerald. You know, the kind of classic, like, third game in the thing. Then after that, we have a small gem that's just recently being realized by the community in the WiiWare Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games that never actually got an English release until this year. There was a fan translation of it, and a lot of people are having a lot of fun with that. But then on 3DS, we also have Super Mystery Dungeon and Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Not in that order, actually. Gates to Infinity came first. So. Yeah, there's also the PMD 1 remakes on Switch, which is Rescue Team DX. Can't believe I didn't mention that. I'm usually the biggest fan of those. But yeah, if you're interested in picking these up, like the Switch games are really good, and there's a really good community for all of the games as a speed run. A lot of adaptation, a lot of game knowledge involved in it.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, yay, hallways.
Oh, of course it was right there. Oh, okay. Get me out of here.
Earth Power, another one of those moves that can hit you from anywhere in the room. It's really bad.
Wait, no.
Oh, yeah. That can happen. There's also, there's a certain subset of the character roster, of the Pokemon roster, that has the ability to walk on water. It's basically all of the water types, and anything that is animated as flying. Very specific, is animated as flying.
Why would you say something like that?
Because, for instance, the Pidgeyline is not one of those Pokemon that can fly over water. However, the Porygon line can, because they obviously float. So, in this game, Pidgeys can't fly, but Porygons can. Little bit of logic for you. Straight from our friends at Chunsoft. Do they have the OG ones on 3DS store? They do not. So both Explorers of Sky and Blue Rescue Team got re-released on the Wii U, which is one of the platforms that is most popular to play the games on. So if you have a Wii U, I don't know if there's a way to still get them on there, because I don't. I play it on it. But there you go.
That is the wrong way. Okay, it's okay. I would never make a catastrophic mistake. My buddy M's got this.
Let's go. This one Inferno is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Infernape line's typically not that bad. I think I have them rated as either S or A tier. But yeah, and that's one of the things, like I've hinted at it a little bit, but because the stats are so messed up, knowing what Pokemon are good in this game is a very acquired skill.
I hate this. I literally see the stairs and I have to go all the way around.
So
I
this
know
is one of those
here.
layouts that I was talking about with
yeah.
Did you just get a boost there? Do you have guts or something?
I think so.
Oh, that'd be cool. Huh. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I do have the Chimchar line as A tier. So yeah, so as I was saying, there's a I believe a very nice tier list created by a nice gentleman in the community.
Who would that be?
Yeah, so I created a tier list that's available on the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Discord and also my personal Discord. If anybody wants access to it, you can see all the wonderful things. And there's also a Sky stat tool that was created by Efticus, the same person who created the this ROM in particular without the cutscenes. So yeah, if you just want to see all the stats.
Yeah, this ROM is like awesome to play on. Like, it's like normally if you're playing like a PMD randomizer, or like the old randomizer especially, there's just so many cutscenes. Like even if you're using like a instant text patch, there's still just so many cutscenes to go through. This gets rid of like all of them. Like 99% of the game is gameplay. It's insane. I love it so much.
You also have to skip the little like feet pictures.
Oh yeah,
your mini game.
This is a funky. Whoa. No, thank you. This is really weird.
Aeroblast. Ugh, that hurts.
I've never seen one like this. Like such a cascade.
Yeah.
See, I would call this a tree more than your definition of a tree.
I didn't say tree. I said ladder.
Oh wait, ladder. Wait, I can think. I can think sometimes, you know. Oh my gosh, it's up there. I hate this.
Someone needs to back me up that layout looks like a ladder. Someone else is
never. It's not. You're not allowed to agree.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I should eat. Good thing I have this golden apple.
Yeah.
On the 11th floor of 12. Oh.
Yeah,
Beetle.
so this is a 12th floor dungeon right before the expedition. So this is probably the second hardest dungeon in the randomizer. We only go to the first 10 dungeons.
It would be the middle.
We very well might expand that later. But for right now, the most popular format to play this randomizer in is a 10 dungeon blitz format. And just to let people know, like, kind of the extent to what's possible, the record for the actually, I should look up the specific time. Hold on one moment. Top runners in this category can typically
Wait, did I
get their... Oh no.
I think I unlinked, but I mean I have like link boxes assigned. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're probably fine.
I'll just use it
Yeah,
right now.
so yep, you're...
Oh wait, no.
You do have one. Yeah, let's go.
Well, like, can I link
Yeah,
it while I
probably
have? Can I link it while I have no stuff on the move?
I mean, yeah, but then the next time you
Yeah.
use it, it's gonna delink again, so you might as well just save it.
Pretty much.
I also think you can link in town if you want. Yeah, so there's typically a shopkeeper that's an electivire in vanilla games that will
it's on top.
allow you to just link, like at the shop from town. In the original games, it's a gulpin instead of a electivire.
All right. Clan, you've been really stingy. Can you give me one? No? Okay. I see how it is. I got a fun for myself here. All right, we got Crickertoon. All right, let me actually link now.
So, if you ever had any kind of ideas that this Crickertoon might not be bad, I would like you to notice the fact that we have no control over what this guy does. We cannot tell him to stay in a place. We cannot tell him to stop using moves. We cannot turn off his IQ skills, which is an important thing. IQ skills are like kind of passive things that you can tell your Pokemon to do. For instance, like some of the default moves are like you can teach a Pokemon to use an item if you give it to them. You can teach a Pokemon to use its moves when it's in combat. You can teach a Pokemon to ignore enemies and just follow you. Oh no, it has a cute sniffer. No!
Oh no! Where have I seen this before? Every randomizer I play. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, fine. I planned that. Oh yeah, what's IQ?
Yeah, so that's what I was explaining. IQ skills are like those. They're kind of passive things that kind of just give you bonuses. Like, I mean, it kind of seems like they're common sense, but that's kind of the point. Like I said, like You can do a passive like A attack, which is just like an attack that has no type and very low base power, but doesn't consume any power points. You can basically have an IQ skill to tell Pokemon not to do that. This Kricketune has an IQ skill called Acute Sniffer, which very helpfully tells you how many items are on the floor. It's not that helpful though, because we're not picking up the items anyway. And it takes like a full second to clear that text every time he tells you how many items there are on the floor. It's really annoying. And we've worked on trying to find ways to make that not happen, and we haven't found one yet. So oh, poor Burmy got stuck
trapped on the island. No, don't risk that.
Though I will say the worst thing that I've seen happen to someone in this randomizer is so 2 stories. The first really bad thing that happened is someone got whirlwinded and pushed back. Someone got whirlwinded and pushed back into a corner of the room. However, the problem was that corner of the room didn't have any way to get out of it. So it was just like a 1-tile water space that you couldn't walk out of because it was surrounded on all 4 sides. He was slipped in through a diagonal, but he couldn't get out. So he was just stuck there and he had to give up the run in order to get out. So that was cursed. One of the worst things that happened in a tournament, because we did recently have a tournament of this on Speed Gaming.
No, I don't want to deal with this. No,
Oh, no.
I hate this.
Oh no!
I never know what to do every time this happens.
Things in this game,
It's so bad. Like, I have to run.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know what you have. No, go away, please.
Frenzy plant. No.
Okay, please just get me to this day.
Substitute in this game turns you into a decoy, and your partners don't recognize you when you're a decoy, so they attack you. It's horrible. I don't know why this is a mechanic.
All right, time for the hard dungeon, or at least the hardest dungeon that's really in here.
Yeah.
14 floors.
14 floors, Mount Horn. Total items on this floor 11.
Actually, now it's 10. Oh, internal. Maybe I'll be lucky.
This is one of those.
Oh, no. Fine. Be like that.
Okay. Yeah, so this is probably one of those layouts where all of the rooms are on the inside. So you just want to find your entrance points onto the inside rooms, and you just want to stay inside because there's just hallway along the outside. You're just going to keep running in circles.
Really?
Oh, but yeah, so the worst thing that's happened with Bidoof in this randomizer is that in a tournament, one of the matches, the Bidoof was an Aerodactyl that knew Memento. So Memento, if you're not familiar, in the base game, oh no, are we okay?
We're fine.
We're good. So Memento in the base game is like Explosion, except it drops your opponent's stats instead of dealing them damage. In this game, it has 3 effects. It drops the stats of everything in the room. It teleports you to a random point in the floor and sets your HP to 1. So the runners were dealing with trying to keep this Aerodactyl alive with every time it got into a fight, it just warped to a random spot on the floor and killed itself. So it was absolutely horrible. We banned Memento. Memento has been banned in the current moveset. Just because of that match. It was absolutely horrible. Yeah, it's a room ranged move, so it can hit anything in the
I didn't even see you there.
room. Also, hi Secure. Secure is one of our community members that has probably the best time in this. I believe that no one else has a better time, so yeah. So to let you guys know what the full extent and capability of this randomizer is, Secure Accounts PB is a 1958.
Actually insane.
With most like top runners in the game, I think getting an average time of around like somewhere below 35 is considered like really, really good. Sub 30 is like very, very attainable for really good runners of this.
That is not moves that work like that. But I can dream.
Well, not sub 30 average, but like around 30-minute average times is probably what you're looking for like top runners of the game.
Yeah, my average is more around like 45 minutes right now, and my PB is 38.
Yeah, my average is something around 40 with a PB of like 34. But yeah, 19 minutes, 1958. We have gotten this thing to sub 20. It's ridiculous.
I guess thanks, Cricket Dude? I mean, it wasn't
funny
unhelpful.
Funny story about Machamp. Machamp's really good in this game. And other Gen 1 kind of partner to it, Alakazam, is not. So, in the first Mystery Dungeon game, Alakazam was really, really good because it was a central character in the story. And the company that makes Mystery Dungeon might have overcorrected a bit. And in Explorers of Sky, Machamp's special attack is higher than Alakazam's until level 31. Just a fun fact. Oh no!
Wait, did it take my golden apple? Wait,
it might have.
Oh no!
Just be happy it didn't take a reviver seed, dude.
Okay, but no.
Did you know there are 15 items on this floor? Oh no, Corfish!
Okay, we're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. Oh, you still have your golden apple. You're fine.
Yeah.
Do you have a revisor seed in there?
Yes, I do.
You might want to eat that. just in case. Just in case.
Sure. You know what? Yeah. we'll eat it right now.
So there are items in this game that are specifically meant to look alike. So if you notice, one of Yoshi's reviver seeds is actually a revisor seeds. Revisor seeds are just there to make you think that you have a reviver seed when you actually don't. If you die and that reviver seed is the last one in your bag, it gets eaten, and then it's like says, like the text comes up and it's like, oh, you got revived. Wait a minute, this isn't a reviver seed, and then your Pokemon like dies laughing or something.
Did you know there's 5 items on that floor? I couldn't tell either.
Those are the worst with a cute sniffer, I swear. So Yoshi ran into some hidden stairs there. They're just hidden stairs somewhere on the floor sometimes. It's just a thing that happens. They're hidden. And they can either lead you to the secret bazaar or a secret room with those 5 treasure chests. And the treasure chests in the vanilla game can be taken to Zatu to open them and get different things.
Do I have? I do. Good for you.
Why didn't you just start using your linked moves there?
Because they're gonna break.
Oh, you only have 1 PP left? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. My bad. Oh, its ability sped up. Oh, so you have a weather move. You have a weather ability. At least I think you do.
Why not? Let's see what we actually have here. Swift swim.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And heat proof. Cool. Rain dish and magnet pull. Oh, okay. So you're a rain team. Don't worry about it. There are several banned abilities in the randomizer. Most of the really bad ones we went ahead and banned because we didn't want players to get absolutely punished if they have a garbage ability and they never check it. Because there are some abilities that in the base game, if we did not ban them, no matter what your Pokemon was, if the Pokemon had that ability, you would have just reset. Like, for instance, Hustle. Hustle, if you haven't noticed, we already have some accuracy problems in this game, even on moves that are supposed to be 100% accurate. So, yeah, we're not gonna mess with Hustle. Hustle's not necessary. Yeah, Illuminate's also a bit of a problem because it makes more enemies spawn. We work very hard to lower the spawn rate of enemies in this randomizer. Do not touch that. And Gluttony. Gluttony was one of the worst offenders that stayed in a little bit longer than it probably should have. Because Gluttony makes your belly empty faster. That's it. That's all it does. It's garbage. Ooh, ladder layout.
Alright, chat. You agree with me, right? This isn't a ladder. Do you see the ladder here? Because I don't.
If you just take out all the rooms, the inside looks like a ladder.
I would not want to climb this ladder. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that you would. I just said it looks like a ladder.
Nope.
I didn't say it looked like a functional ladder.
What use is the ladder if you can't climb it?
There we go. We got people in chat agreeing with me. Just
No!
annoy you.
No!
Let's go.
I've been betrayed.
Yeah, you've been totally betrayed.
I'm climbing ladders to the top, Trickums. All the way to the top. And we are getting down to the last couple of dungeons, so at this point, Yoshi has to clear this dungeon. Is typically Foggy Forest, an 11-floor dungeon. Then the last dungeon in the ROM is split into 2 parts, so it'll be split in the middle.
Okay, we're fine. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Thanks, game.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. If you've never played PMD before, you should really give it a try. It's really fun. A very interesting speed game because it takes there's a lot of like movement skill that you're probably familiar with from regular Pokemon games, but then added on top of that, there's a lot of adaptability and situational awareness that you have to deal with for, making sure that you are able to stay safe.
Okay,
in specific
what are my numbers?
Oh no.
1? I have 1 left?
Oh no.
Well, now I have 0.
Yeah, I would still use it here. Pin Needle is so bad.
Game really does not want me to have any rare fossils.
Yeah, this was a pretty good seed until we ran out of fossils. You might want to pick up that gummy for hunger, or there's an apple below you.
I still have a golden apple.
Okay. Psyduck. Psyduck is actually used in one of the...
What an army!
Oh, no.
Wait. Whoa. Okay, well. Okay, hold on. What do we got here?
We're fine.
We kind of don't. We don't got.
I would just switch in. I think you can fight it. You're fine.
Really? Everything happened at once here.
Welcome to the conga line. Hello, everybody.
All right. Just get me out of this floor. And then get me out of the next floor, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Just, you know, all of them.
Oh no, Earth power! Earth power hurts so much.
Go, ability, go.
Just a crabby, it's fine.
Oh, wait, we're dealing. And I don't have
no.
oh my gosh. Everything trying
Don't worry about
to.
it.
Everything, you know.
Yeah, so one of the big things about this, especially in the randomizer, is just like there's just a lot of keeping plates spinning. Like you have to keep up with how much PP you have on each of your moves, especially if you have linked moves. You have to keep up with your belly. You have to keep up with the enemies. You have to keep up with yourself and your partner. If you, depending on like where you are in the run, you might want to, you know, adjust how much you view certain Pokemon as a threat based on your current level and like how good your moves are. Especially like when you have like resources like rare fossils that can really help you get out of sticky situations, but it's a limited resource, and so you have to balance how much of it and when you're using it. Yeah. Slack Off's really good in the randomizer. And for anyone who's played Pokemon randomizers, you probably know that slacking is a beast. Because turns out when you take a Pokemon that's supposed to have a bad ability to make up for its really good stats and take away that bad ability, it's just a good Pokemon. Weird how that happens.
Magikarp!
Oh no.
Magikarp! You're literally using up every resource I have in this dungeon. It's actually insane.
Yeah, this has not been the best of seeds.
We're getting there. This is the final stretch. I'm getting a bit concerned with how all of my resources are going away. Please,
Yeah.
come on, game.
You're still on a decent pace.
Yeah. Like, we haven't actually, like, had any, like, truly catastrophic thing so far.
Yeah.
So far. Stop, my friend.
Don't test Groudon.
Yeah, this is a bit different because usually I have like a pretty big supply of rare fossils in pretty much any run I do.
Mhm.
But I have not been given like any by the game. I've been having to fend for myself. So we're gonna have to hope that Groudon is not a beast.
Yeah. Typically, the typical strategy is to kind of, if you can, try and save at least 4 or 5 to make sure that Groudon isn't that bad. But yeah.
This is the
this
second to
is-
last, technically.
Yeah. So, at this point in the vanilla game, the next 2 dungeons would be Lower Steamy Cave and Upper Steamy Cave.
Nice fake
But
Oranberry.
they're basically 2 different dungeons. But yeah, in the vanilla game, it's technically 1 dungeon split in half. But since we don't do any cutscenes or anything, it looks perfectly like it's 2 dungeons anyway. But yeah, so we have 8 floors, then 7 floors, then the final boss. And the final boss has a set 500 health. So no matter what Pokemon it is, you can end up with some really scary stuff if you end up getting a Pokemon that's typically a glass cannon. But just give it set 500 health, and all of a sudden, now it's a threat. Oh no, Grass Whistle. Sleep hurts. Oh, sleep hurts. You have an Oranberry, I think?
I have a fake Oranberry.
Oh, never mind.
I gotta throw rocks, it's all I got. Gotta use my resources.
Hey, level up. But yeah, using your resources is a big thing in this randomizer. And in PMD games in general, there's a lot of like going out of your way to make sure that items are where you want them to be. Rapidash can be scary.
It's okay, I'm speedy.
Speedy Gonzalez over here. Politoed also can be really good.
I've had this exact same setup for the internal room layout every time, where I get that room and then I go down and then it's a dead end. Actually crazy. Getting deja vu from these. Come on.
When you soar. Oh, Cycle kind of hurts. Yeah, that's actually a really good move for your partner to have, because you don't need it to fight all that often. You want it to hit really, really hard when it does.
Really raise the suspense here. 8th floor. We gotta finish this dungeon. Then we got one more dungeon. Then we got Groudon. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go right back to it because we gotta hustle. Nice. All right.
Yeah. All right. So this Drapion and Monferno are still doing pretty well. This is the last floor, and then we got 7 more floors, then Groudon, and we are good to go. I might have a little bit of delay.
Yeah.
Because of that. Oh, hey, Zebus. Yeah, if we find a stack of rare fossils, that would be primo.
I would love a stack. Please, game. Just one. I only want one. Why do you have spatial rend? Why are you in a horrible spot? Please be over here. It's not over here. You're gonna make me go this way. It's fine. Come on, just one stack, game. Just one. That's all I want. I won't even use them. I will use them. I won't. All right. Just one. Get over here. That's not getting over here. That's the opposite.
Zebus, you are more than decent at this category. Miles more than decent, my friend.
Please. Come here.
Turtwig. Oh no. So for anybody who hasn't seen, speed boosting effects are really, really good in this game.
They're insane.
They actually, yeah, they let you act multiple times in a single turn. So basically, imagine if a regular Pokemon game, except you get to attack twice before your opponent gets to attack once. You might notice that we get to do that a lot in this game. Yeah, it's because the game's kind of brutal. Oh my gosh. I don't think a cute sniffer is going to help us find more rare fossils, my guy.
You never know.
I think I do, though.
But do you? You aren't the expert that Kricketune is at finding rare fossils, all right? I'll have you know.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Oh my gosh. I will say the game has probably been like as mean as it can without actually like delivering the final blow. It's been like I'm just gonna leave you on a string and you're just gonna put up with it. I'm just like, all right, I'm just going with what you give me, and you don't want to give me anything, so be it.
The Groudon fight's still gonna be pretty problematic.
Yeah.
You might need to assess what other tools you have in your bag to deal with it.
You give me those right now. Wait, swap, please. I now have tools in my arsenal. I have more tools in my arsenal. Come at me, enemies. I will throw rocks at your face.
Let's go.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw. Wait, did I even? No, I didn't. Let's set these. We got rocks. Where's the final set of stairs? Numal, get a rock to the face. Give me those stairs.
Yeah.
All
Numal is
right.
actually very threatening in this game.
What's the fight? We're fighting a Rhydon. Rhyhorn. 2. Overheat. That's fine. 3. Still fine. 4. No. Come on. There. Time.
GG. Especially given that we
Yeah.
had an interruption there.
I managed to find a way to go over the hour estimate, and it wasn't even the randomizer.
It wasn't even our fault.
Work with what we got.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't
I mean, like, I would really have appreciated if the game gave me any more than like 0 rare fossils throughout the run, but like overall,
Yeah.
that was pretty decent. I mean, I didn't have any concerns about like swapping to the backup seed. So I'm really happy I got to show off like just a pure go for it and see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean the leader partner combo were pretty.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Good, so yeah, like that. It's very rare to have like an extremely bad leader partner combo that you have to deal with, but you could have definitely done a lot worse than what you did. So
Yeah, I had one where my only attacking move was Horn Drill.
oh yeah.
That was not fun.
Yep.
I reset it.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you to everyone who, you know, staying with us even as we're working through these technical difficulties. I'm really happy that I got to show off this run. I was so excited to get the chance. And make sure you're staying here so you can see some of these next runs here. The fun does not end here.
Yeah.